Welcome to On the Couch, a Q&A style video, not to be confused with the other couch. Let me introduce you to the people in this video for context. The guy on the left is a YouTuber named Datto. He mainly covers Destiny, has almost 1 million subscribers, and is a huge deal. The woman on the left is his girlfriend, Travel Danielle. She's a very entertaining Twitch streamer in her own right. And finally, the supermodel looking fox on the right is my wife, Amy. She's shredded AF and has an Instagram where she makes fun of me at Amy_Leesha. Okay, now for the dumb meme intros, and sorry about the audio. YouTube, hi, the video you've been waiting your whole lives for. It is the Optimal family. I love that this has been somewhat of a meme online, but like, here we are.
We were just talking about how like, you were in Australia, you're in Australia, you're in Chicago, I was in New York, and now we're just here on this couch.
In Portland on this couch, specifically on this couch.
Yeah.
Do I need to introduce the cast members? We have Datto does Destiny. You know him from every Destiny guide you've ever watched. We also have Travel Danielle. Phonetically it's Turvel, she goes by Travel Danielle.
And not mom?
Not mom.
She doesn't go by mum, but she does go by Optima!
Reluctantly.
Well, it's been good, but we got to think
This is over. No, can we talk about this?
That was worth it, I regret nothing. And then Amby, my wife.
My wife.
Favorite couple memory.
We've only been dating for like 5 months.
But you don't have any good memories?
No, I mean I do, but it's like
Haven't made any yet.
going to Sweden was pretty cool. Like we had just started dating probably 2 months ago. I got sent to Sweden for Anthem stuff, and I was just like, "Do you want to go to Sweden?"
Hey, I just met you.
We just met, but do you want to come with me? And you were like,
What's my name? It's
Over.
Travel Danielle. Yes, I want to go to Sweden.
and then we spent that whole trip was pretty fun. I wish we had one more day in Sweden though.
Especially like travel is so stressful, and at the end of 24 hours, we still liked each other.
My life motto is basically like, just deal with that shit. Like, no matter what happens, it's like, you just gotta just deal with it. Just like, whatever.
Muscle.
It's why the whole caffeine thing.
Because you like caffeine?
She likes caffeine. I don't like caffeine. When I just get up, it's like, all right, I'm up. I'm just gonna deal with it, and that's it. And that's just how I live life. It's just like, I'm up. I'm here. We have shit to do, so I'm just gonna go do it.
I love to think of your average positive person is like, everything happens for a reason.
I'm just like, all right, awake again.
Still alive, hate to see it happen. I need to fix these pants, by the way, because they're getting higher and higher, and it looks like I'm not wearing pants on the camera.
He's not wearing pants.
I'm not wearing
He is
pants.
We're
wearing
really
pants. All right, what's yours?
I'll be pixelating my crotch. Favorite couple memory? I mean, getting married was pretty awesome. What have we done apart from that? I mean, I feel sick all the time living in America, so.
Alright, this has been great. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe to the channel.
First impressions of your partner.
My original first thought is the same thought that I have with all women, which is just like, I don't have a chance with this person, but they seem pretty nice. That's literally, like, I had given up for a while trying to like date people, just never worked, and I was like, yep, this is just my life now. It was, like, I'm just not even trying anymore. And then
Just deal with it.
yeah,
Well,
it's
still alive,
like,
still
yeah,
single,
we're
deal
still
with it.
here, like something will happen at some point, and I'm like, I don't really care anymore. So when she came out to dinner with us, she texted me like after I dropped her off at her Airbnb and was like, hey, can I come over and just hang out? I'm like, I'm just gonna be working, so like you can like play Destiny if you want to. Like, I just don't care. Look, you're probably bored. You can use my laptop. Like, well, I don't care. And we ended up chatting for like 5 hours after that.
Yeah.
And so
Just to really clarify specifically, when she messages you after dinner, and dinner goes well, and you guys have a great time, and says, can I come and hang out?
yeah,
Nothing going on upstairs.
zero.
That's so amazing.
That's just, yeah.
You are such a unicorn. What about you, Danielle?
We met officially at E3. It was really not until dinner that I was like, oh, I thought he was sending out signals.
I wasn't. Not intentionally.
Not intentionally, but like he put his hand on the small of my back at one point.
Because I legitimately did not hear what you said.
Oh.
So I just kind of came in and I was like, what'd you say?
What was that? And I was like, oh, he put his hand on the small of my back. Okay.
Yeah,
He's coming
it's
on
more
to you
just
right
like,
now.
grab you. What was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, anyway.
I can't believe we were there. We actually saw it.
I can attest
Yeah.
to all of the above just happened. Our first conversation immediately upon exiting the scene was, do you think anything's gonna happen between Datto and Danielle? Like, that was it for us. My first impression of Amy was, what a super babe. We laughed a lot straight away. It was kind of at a public gathering at a barbecue. She was very intelligent, way too intelligent, if I'm honest. It just doesn't make sense for someone to have that much going for them, is what I'm trying to say. You can be smart and attractive, obviously.
Yeah, look at yourself.
Oh, got him.
Good.
I'm right here.
Wow. Long story short,
Just got kissed by Datto.
just got kissed by Datto. I've made it. Amy, first impressions.
First impression, got along well, laughed. Can't remember much more than that. Second first impression, a year later. Super confident and funny, but I'm moving countries.
I kind of reached out to her the moment I realized she was single after hearing through the grapevine. I messaged her again. I was like, oh my God, Amy, how are you? And then she called me that day and we hadn't spoken in quite a few months at that point. She said, just so you know, I am moving to America, but sure, let's hang out. And then in my head, I was like, not a problem.
You're like, I got this.
Yeah.
And you
Where did you first meet? I don't think you said that.
Kind of in Sydney, just before she moved. Partner's most annoying habit.
You leave spoons everywhere. Oh my God. She has to make this little drink before she goes to bed. And in the morning when she gets up, she makes it so it goes to work. Everywhere, there's spoons on my countertops with little speckles of powder everywhere, all over the place.
I reuse
Also,
them.
you don't turn off the lights
I don't
in the house.
Yeah. Alright, I'll move out.
That's honestly the worst thing.
The worst thing about Stefan is that he complains about me leaving spoons everywhere.
Got him.
I find it amusing that you hate that I leave spoons everywhere so much because it's not like we have a spotless house. So it's like all of that, fine. What a f***ing spoon house! Dare you!
Amy leaves a measuring cup in the sink hole. It's not even like to the side in the sink where like it would be out of the way and actually not a problem. It's in the sink hole, so it blocks the water.
The sinkhole is lower than the actual sink. It slides into the little sinkhole, and it's the one thing that I could not be bothered to wash up, rinse out, and it just...
How many seconds does it take me to rinse it on average?
I just can't do it. I'll clean everything else. It's just the one thing
It's like,
that I
learn to
just
love it
don't
or
want to
get
do.
out.
I just don't want to do that one thing. Sometimes I do, but really rarely, and I know you hate it, but I just leave it there anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not a huge deal. I just rinse it. It only takes 2 seconds. But when I see it, I'm like, nah.
What was the question? Like, flick his fingernails like this, and I'm like, he doesn't know he's doing it. Doesn't mean to.
I'm doing it right now. Like, you just kind of just absentmindedly just like kind of grading them together. I don't know. Matthew McConaughey does it, okay? So.
That's a big bull.
He doesn't like the bed sheets tucked in. He has to destroy the bed and then lay in it. So then all the sheets and the blankets I'm drowning in, and I feel like I'm suffocating overnight because it's like I can't. It's too organized.
I massively rip those sheets every time. And then I get too hot, so I dump it all on Amy.
That Seinfeld episode, he's talking to the maids in the hotel.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, when you make the beds,
Yeah.
it's one tuck, one no tuck.
All right, so that's one tuck and one no tuck.
Okay. So I understand, because I'm a no tuck as well. I need my feet exposed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise I get
Yes.
Yeah.
No way.
Thank God.
See, I
Thank
get
God.
super cold, but I'm just like cold all the time, so I'm just like socks on all the time forever.
I want to be tucked and I want it to be.
Wanna be a
My
burrito?
feet must be inside.
Oh no.
Unless you have all the blankets thrown on you and you start sweating to death overnight.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
I don't know. I always kind of knew you were like a comedy kind of guy. Like most people in the Destiny community are just kind of friends with each other, just
Yeah.
because we see each other so much throughout the year. It was just kind of like, oh, I've seen your videos, you see my videos. Like there's a mutual respect there. Let's hang out. We're friends now.
There's someone at the front
Someone
door.
is at the front door.
Thanks, Alexa.
Hold please. On camera.
Are we still recording?
That was not the right website.
Quick question, Americans. Were we supposed to tip the pizza delivery lady?
Even though I tipped online.
If you tipped online, then you're good.
Okay, there goes my pants. And let me just.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. Squeeze them up. There you go.
I remember what it was. It was Rise of Iron. Datto, I remember, had 400,000 or 500,000 at the time. I had about 50,000 because I was younger as well. You were just kind of this Goliath and I was this like tiny guy flying out for the first time from Australia. And to Datto's credit, you were like super genuine straight away, really warm, knew who I was as a young creator. I was just kind of like, ah, man, Datto is so cool.
I used to think of YouTube as like this big competition,
Yeah.
and just like I cared so much about like how other people were doing compared to me and this and that. It drove me insane. And finally, when I broke free of that mentality, I was just like, oh my god, I can just finally start cooperating with other people and like collaborating and all this other stuff, instead of just being like, oh, this guy's making these kind of videos and I can't do that, or these guys are making way more. And I'm so glad I got over that.
Totally.